What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Poke Office. My name is Colin. I want to tell you something that could be a hot take, but I really don't think it is. And here it is. Stellar Crown is going to be the start of something really special that Pokemon has to offer. It comes out on Friday, so we're just a couple days away, and I just got my Stellar Crown in stock. Let's take a look. Check it out. Here's the booster box. I'm pretty pumped. We're going to be opening it up today for the first time on the channel, and then the live stream coming up right quick. If you're watching this on release day, we're going to open lots of Stellar Crowns. So if you want to get in on the action, go to thepokeoffice.com. You can join the YouTube membership, and that gets you discount codes for my website all the time on the singles as well as the live breaks. So could be a really good deal, and it supports me, supports the channel. So if you want to do that, make sure you're subscribed as well, because I give updates and stuff. But pretty cool. I'm really excited about this set, and here's the reason why. I don't necessarily think that Stellar Crown is going to be the most magnificent set that Pokemon has to offer, but I do think that this is like you're starting to create a snowball at the top of the mountain, and you just got to get it rolling, and then it just continues rolling and growing all by itself. And that's what's going to happen in the Pokemon space, in my opinion. It's crazy. The set releases that are about to come out are going to come fast and furious. Like, seriously, buckle up, partner, because Pokemon is going to come fast and furious, and I am really excited about it. So here's what I want to show you today. Just a quick search for upcoming Japanese Pokemon sets brought me to this page on Card Gamer. And so here it is. September 13th, the same day that Stellar Crown releases in English, Paradise Dragona comes out in Japanese. We're going to look at some of the cards in a little bit here. But that's September 13th. Scroll down a little bit, and then Supercharged Breaker, October 18th, only a month different. And both of these sets are expected to be part of Surging Sparks, which I think is actually going to be like a huge thing. Poke-Oz, is Surging Sparks the next Evolving Skies? It's a good video. You should go watch. Poke-Oz is a great dude, seriously. And I mean, his views are just crushing it. So go watch it. Unexpected. Is Surging Sparks the next Evolving Skies? Surging Sparks is like seemingly really where it's going to get started right quick. But then if we come back to this page, okay, Terastal Festival, December 6th. So like a month and a half later, for Japanese cards, Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Espeon, Umbreon, Leafeon, Glaceon, Sylveon, more Eevee. Like, who can go wrong with another Eevee set? The last Eevee set we had was Evolving Skies, and we all know how good Evolving Skies is doing. Yeah, sure, they have their Terra helmets on, but I think this is going to be huge. So, expectedly, this is going to be the high-class set, which means that there's hits in every pack. There's only 10 packs per booster box. It's a little booster box. And that probably means that in English, this is going to be a specialty set. So that's really exciting. An Eevee-themed specialty set. It doesn't stop there. It continues getting more awesome. Battle Partners, 24th of January, 2025. So theoretically, in English, this means that the Eevee set, Terastal Festival, will be like the early 2025 English set, a specialty set. Battle Partners probably coming out in like February or March, typically is what happens in the Pokemon space. Battle Partners bringing back the return of Pokemon owned by specific trainers, with an example being Misty Psyduck. Okay. I mean, we're not going to get a Misty Psyduck, I don't think. We might. That would be totally epic. But that's what we're talking about. And I'll show you a couple examples on Pokebeach here shortly. Okay? Doesn't stop there. The glory of Team Rocket. Is this going to get any better? Like, this is peak Pokemon stuff. So this is all in Japanese, but English Pokemon cards always follows the Japanese stuff. So this is really exciting. February 2025. That means it's coming out right quick. So in English, what does that mean? We'll head over to Justin Basil, which is a great site to find more information and like visual set lists and all this kind of stuff. Great website, justinbasil.com. Here it is again. So 13th September, Paradise Dragona. It's right away this week. 18th October, Supercharged Breaker. Both of these are going to be part of Surging Sparks. That's what people are expecting. Then we have Terastal Festival. 6th December in in Japanese, which means we'll probably see it somewhere in like January of 2025 for English. Okay. Battle Partners, 24th of January. That probably means we'll see it like February or March in English. February 2025, The Glory of Team Rocket. Probably see that one in like April. It depends how fast it goes, but it's going to come quick. So for us, right now, this week, we have 13th of September, 2024, Stellar Crown comes out, which is what I just showed you. Let's take a look at Stellar Crown really quickly. I think Stellar Crown really shines in the illustration rare department. If you haven't seen these yet, here's some of the illustration rares. I actually think this is all of them in the set now. So Bulbasaur kind of goes along with that Charmander promo from Obsidian Flames, and everyone was like, back then, a year ago already, everyone was like, well, where's the Bulbasaur promo card? Where's the Squirtle promo card? Well, they're not promo cards, but here they are in illustration rare form. Absolutely gorgeous Bulbasaur card with the Pidgey in the background and Pidgey on the windowsill. Looks really, really awesome. Okay, and over here we got the Squirtle along with the Pidgeys, and just in its normal atmosphere, I think these cards, both of them, Bulbasaur and Squirtle, could do really, really well as illustration rares. But then we have some other illustration rares that are really cool as well. This Turtonator is pretty cool. The Reboot is pretty cool. The Ladian is pretty cool. The Joltik is pretty cool. Check this out. The Zeraora is a really, really banging card in my opinion. The Metatite is okay. The Gulpin is okay. I mean, there's some good art rares or illustration rares coming out in this set. If we scroll down, I think one of the biggest mistakes Pokemon made with Stellar Crown, in my personal opinion, is not including a special illustration rare of Lapras. Or put it in the Ultra Premium Collection coming out in November. Like, come on. It would have been such a cool card to see Lapras in its full special illustration rare form. I think that would have been epic. But if we do scroll down, I think, here's what I've heard. The Terapagos EX special illustration rare card, from what I've heard, looks pretty cheap in pre-release. The rainbow borders doesn't look all that good. I was really hoping it would, because I think as like a picture on the screen, it looks pretty cool. The Daxbun, I think is a pretty cool card. I don't know if it's going to be worth a lot of money. I do think this Hydrapple EX special illustration rare could be a really, really cool card with like a dark silver border, some texture to it. I like where this is going. But I do think these special illustration rare supporters, so we have the Briar right here on the left and the Lacey on the right, I think these could do some damage for sure. Okay, but like I said, Stellar Crown is just getting the ball rolling. It doesn't need to be the best set. It's set number 7. That equates to Fusion Strike in Sword and Shield era. Fusion Strike had a couple really good cards, some really tough pull rates, and a lot of crying. Okay? And it only got better from there, in my opinion, except for Evolving Skies, of course. So now, if we go to Surging Sparks, here's what we already know, which is super, super epic. Okay? So we got an Execute, which is a pretty cool card. I do really like this cast form. I think that's a really cool card as well. These ones just released. This Skarmory illustration rare looks absolutely epic. And then here on the right, the bottom right, we have the Braviary card. Also a really cool illustration rare looking card. This one, the Bruxish. Man, that's a hard one to say, but a really cool looking card. Of course, we have the Latios card as an illustration rare, which pairs very, very nicely with the Latias card as a special illustration rare. I am very excited to see those two in like together form. The Archaludon as a special illustration rare. I don't love that one, but I never have loved the Archaludon or Duraludon Pokemon. And then we have the Alolan Executor, which is also a very cool card. This one also leaked recently, which is Lycia's Appeal. And Altaria in the background could be a really banging card, especially because you know that lots of people like their waifu cards. But here's what I'm really, really excited about. Back to Card Gamer. Like, having another Eevee set coming in Scarlet and Violet era, if they do this right, it could be so, so good. Think about this as illustration rares or special illustration rares. Imagine if they created a special illustration rare for every Eeveelution. I mean, it would be the best specialty set known to man. It would trump the 151 set that came out last year. Like, I really do think that. I think this could be so, so huge. And then Battle Partners, it's bringing back fan favorites. Like Pokemon is touching so much on nostalgia throughout Scarlet and Violet. It started with 151, brought back all of the 90s babies with the nostalgia of the original 151 Pokemon. Now it's bringing back the nostalgia of people who are into the Pokemon through the Wizards of the Coast era with battle partners, Team Rocket. Like, it's bringing it back, and I am totally here for it. It's so exciting. Imagine if like a Team Rocket's Meowth is on the Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer box for the glory of Team Rocket. That could be really cool. And here's the final thoughts on it, is that this all is going to happen so quick as we continue to churn and burn through Pokemon. Stellar Crown is out this week, so go check out thepokeoffice.com for the live stream info. But then we have Surging Sparks. It's out in November. Like, we're literally only 2 months away from what Pokeoz called the upcoming Evolving Skies set. I don't know if that's actually true, but I think it's going to be really exciting. There is a huge buzz in the Pokemon space, in Facebook groups, on Discord channels, on YouTube, that Surging Sparks is going to be the next big uptick in the Pokemon space, and I am totally on board with it. I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And 2025, like, how do you come out with a set after the glory of Team Rocket? What do you do? How do you trump that? Because it feels like, if you go back to Sun and Moon era, the later sets started growing and building upon what had already come before it. Then you go into Sword and Shield era. I mean, back to Sun and Moon for a second. Cosmic Eclipse and Unified Minds really seems to like be the eclipse, the cosmic eclipse of Sun and Moon era. Of course, there's Team Up, but there's some amazing sets in Unified Minds and Cosmic Eclipse and even Hidden Fates. Then Sword and Shield started out kind of slow, and it slowly built, hit a really big climax with Evolving Skies. Fusion Strike came down a little bit, and then it slowly kept building with new gimmicks like the Trainer Gallery and like the gold cards in Crown Zenith. But like the last 4 or 5 sets, I mean, even the last half, I'd go as far as to say the last half of Sword and Shield era was so good. So good. Even though people didn't necessarily think it at the time, now that it's a couple years old, people are definitely thinking that the last half of Sword and Shield era was so good. And now we are here in Scarlet and Violet era, already a year, almost 2 years into this thing. Not quite. 1.5 to 2 years into Scarlet and Violet era. And it's already been off to such a good start. Can Pokemon Company continue growing this thing? It sure feels like they're going to. Like, I seriously think that Pokemon might be bigger than ever before in 2025 with the release of some of these sets. People are going to flock back to these sets. I'm telling you right now, that might be a hot take, but let me know down in the comments below if you agree with me or not, because I really am really excited about it. I've noticed on my channel on YouTube that the views are down a little bit. Like, we had Shrouded Fable, not a very exciting set for content. Stellar Crown, people seem to be like medium excited about it, but as I put in the title of this video, it feels like that's just the start of something really special, and I do 100% believe that. So that's what I have for you today. Let's rip into my first booster box ever of Stellar Crown and see if we can get some hits. Okay, just 10 packs like normal today, an adventure to awaken the power within. Stellar Crown is here. I mean, it actually comes out on Friday, but I got my cards a little early. Ooh, there's the new energy. So even the non-holo ones, or the non-foil ones, have a little bit of a design on the back, which I think actually looks pretty cool. Here we go. Joltik, Toadschool, Chinchou, Yamask, Jirachi. The artwork, I always love looking at the artwork on the new cards. Luminion, Raging Bolt in the set. Meltan, Zeraora. That is a cool artwork for just a regular holo card. Like that a lot. We'll go a little quicker soon, but I do like to admire the cards right off the bat. It's pretty fun. And hopefully those energies are going to take a little bit of getting used to, because it almost feels like they're the holo special ones, but they're not. They're just regular. There's Celebi, Lantern, Toadscruel, Applin, Payapa Berry, here's our first hit. The Lucario EX. Pretty cool. Pretty cool card. Not too bad. This looks different than the regular EXs, honestly. And I'm not sure why. Maybe just like the star pattern on it. Can't really tell. It looks like it's changed just ever so slightly. But maybe it's just me. I don't know. Are you excited about Stellar Crown, or are you waiting for Surging Spark? Because I feel like the general consensus is that you're probably waiting for Surging Spark for the most part. Most people are. Electabuzz. Iron Boulder. Oh, this is the most disappointing part of the set. Lapras would have been so good as a special illustration rare. So good. So good. Come on, let's get a hit. Let's get a hit. Special illustration rare on the first opening of Stellar Crown would be pretty fun. Clink. Ooh, there's this rainbow border. So this is just a regular EX card. Terapagos. Honestly, I don't mind that. Just as a double rare card, I think that looks pretty awesome. I'm going to be honest with you. Pretty awesome. Just a double rare card, but it looks pretty good. I don't mind that one bit. I hope that I'm not disappointed with the rainbow border as well on the special illustration rare. I don't know how many cards it actually... I just showed you the card there, so... Ooh, another Lechonk card. Gotta love that. That's a Lechonk going after some pie. We're going to keep that one off to the side. I don't know how many cards have the rainbow borders on it, though. I'm not sure. All right, we're going a little slow. Hopefully you're just here for chill. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Come on. Come on. Pancham. Palmy. Bouffalont. Nothing. Alright. I do like that there's another Lechonk card in this set, though. Always have time for a little chonk, chonk, chonk action. Come on. Nothing. Oof. Well, if this is the pull rates for Stellar Crown, we're in for another doozy. But, I mean, it's only been 7 packs. It's like nothing. But, come on. Cubone. That's a cool artwork right there. I like that. Rapidash as well. Oh, we got a gold stadium card. I kind of choked on it, but a gold card already. Boom! Area 0 under depths. That is what I'm talking about. A gold card right off the bat. Hyper rare. Area 0 under depths. There you go. Well, here we go. Coming in hot. Now, does that mean that this box immediately doesn't have a special illustration rare? I actually haven't watched much of the pull rate data for the set yet, but we will see. No illustration rares yet, though, with 1 pack left. So the illustration rares seemingly a decently tough pull. Because I feel like early on in Scarlet and Violet, you were getting, I want to say 4 to 5 illustration rares per box. Definitely not the case right now. Lantern. Last card. And it's a hit. The Greninja EX. Well, I mean, hard to complain about. We got a Lechonk card and 4 hits total, including a gold card. Area 0 under depths. Hard to complain about. And that's going to do it for me at the Poke Office. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, the first look for me at Stellar Crown, and I hope you're just excited about Pokemon, because I certainly am. If you didn't tell, I love Pokemon. I love talking about it, so I hope you enjoy it. If you do, make sure to hit all the buttons for me to support the channel, and go check out thepokeoffice.com for new singles all the time. I'm uploading them constantly and trying to buy more to keep the site stocked. Appreciate you all. Until my next one. Peace!